everyone, this video will help you with your Desmos Selfie project by looking at creating folders, adding points, some basic shading, and how to share a link. So here's my picture that I've been working on. If you want to look at the progress, I'm going to turn the picture off, and you can see I've added some more since we just talked about the peace sign. Now here I can see that the peace sign is in a folder, and that's what we're going to work on today. If I click down, you can see all of those red equations are within that folder. So to create a folder, go ahead and go to the plus sign and choose folder. Name your folder. And then you can even use this to, if I want to add my description of what functions are in there or talk about a difficult function, you can type in there. This one says the peace sign is created with linear, quadratic, square root, and constant equations. And then what you can do is to put equations into there. You can see mine are already within this folder right here. Do you see this very light line here? That means that anything with that line is going to be in that folder. And all you have to do to get that is if you come over kind of to the left side, you can drag your equation up and see there it just linked into that new folder. Again, I can come down here, drag this up, and then it gets linked into the new folder. So that's how you create folders and put equations into those folders. I'm going to close both of these now. And now you might also want to, I've added for the eyes here, I added just a point. So to add a point, if that works for your picture, you can come up to, again, the plus sign, go to table, and now wherever you want to have a point, let's say I want to have a point at 1, 1 for some reason, right? You can just type in, oops, let me not go down too far, 1, 1, and that point will show up right there. And again, you can highlight this and change the color to anything that you want. So that's how you can add a point if you need that in your project. Some of you though might have, for your eyes or anything else, you might need something bigger than just a point depending on how zoomed in you made your picture. So if I want to look at this blue eye right here and how I created that and the shading for that eye. Well, to be able to find that function, what's also nice about Desmos is if I click on this, so I'm going to click on this outer circle, notice right away it highlighted this folder, so that's telling me that that equation is in that folder, and if I open this folder, it will even go right straight down and highlight the equation that I'm talking about. So if I come over here to our other eye and click on that, notice, well, that was below the eye, but if I click on, see if I can grab it right there. Oh, I just can't seem to get that eye, can I? Well, it'll bring you to that specific one. I know it's actually this eye right here. You can see it disappeared and there it reappeared there. But let's look at this eye right here. Okay. Notice what's different about my equation. This is an equation of a circle. You can see I have x squared plus y squared. Obviously, it is translated to fit where I want it. And normally for a circle, we would have equals to, but that's only going to give me that outer ring. If you want it to be shaded, right, just go in and put less than, right, and that will shade it. I don't know if you can see it on here. It actually is, since it's only less than, it's not making a full circle. So really, if you want the outer rim to be shaded as well, Desmos doesn't have a less than equal symbol, or there's not one on your laptop, but if you just go ahead and type in, notice I deleted it right there, I typed in less than, and if I follow that by an equal sign, Desmos automatically puts that in as less than and equal to. If you want to change the color, right, just go over to the color symbol and hold it down, and there you can change that from blue to red to purple, whatever works for you. Now Desmos only has those 6 basic colors, but in another video I will show you how you can layer color upon color if you want to try to create a slightly different color. I've also restricted the domain in this circle, and that will put in another video as well for one of our more advanced techniques. This one's just looking at how to shade in Desmos. And again, it doesn't have to be a circle. I could choose maybe this equation for the strand of hair right here, and that's down here, under here, and it's right here. So if I change this to less than, what do you think is going to happen? Right? It's going to shade everything. It's going to be a big long strip, right? So if I come in here and shade and change this to less than, notice there it has shaded now everything below. Obviously I don't want that, so I'm going to go back and put the equals in there. So I've talked about creating folders, adding points, or some simple shading. The last thing I want to do in this video is show you when you're ready to share your project, right? You can just come up to the share icon up here, click on that, and you can copy a link to this, and then you can go ahead and put that straight into the Desmos, into the Schoology assignment. You might also, before you do that, want to go up into the settings here and turn the grid off, right, to give you a little bit more of a clearer picture, and you could even turn the axes off, once you have your full picture in there. Otherwise, I would leave those in to help you when you're graphing. Good luck. If you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, keep working on your selfies.